What's going on, guys? We're here, Justin Cervantes, Dustin Delaney. We're going to do a 4-disc challenge. We have the ACEline starter kit with the exception of a D model OS. We're going to play 18 holes, see who comes out the winner. What's going on, guys? I'm going to do a little commentary. Never done it, so let's do this. I have the F model in my hand right now. Never really thrown it, so I kind of figured it was going to flip up the flat for me. It didn't, it hyzered. Justin with the M model, throwing it a little low, but he's still up there. We got Dustin Delaney throwing the P model. Goes a slight hyzer, kind of flips up the flat for him, and goes right there by the basket. Sorry, some of these clips are a little blurry. It was my wife's first time filming, so bear with her. Justin puts it right there next to the basket. Here I am, definitely trying to run this. Just a little low. It's all good. Dustin with his little almost tap-in birdie. Justin tapping in. Preston tapping in. On to hole 2. Dustin's throwing the F model. Turns it over a little bit down there. He's looking at a good upshot though. Here I am. I'm throwing the D model OS Duraflex plastic. And I'm just throwing it on a slight anhyzer just to get it to flip over these trees over here with a good look at the basket. Justin's going with the same thing right now. Kind of gets his a little too turned and slams into the tree. Dustin here with the P model OS. Just gonna throw a little hyzer through these little gap. Park it right next to the basket. Justin has the F in his hand. Just gonna throw a little sidearm.
Get it. Sit.
Flirting with OB, but he's up there by the basket. We gotta look for a jump putt. I just held on to it too long. Justin with his tap in 3 right here. Dustin tapping in, and I'm tapping in. Dustin has the F model in his hand. Throws it nice and high. He's flirting with OB, but he makes it in on the other side. I'm throwing the D model OS again. Just nice and high. Getting it over there by that tree line. Here's Justin. Little early release, throws it over there into the OB. He's taking his OB shot right here with the F model sidearm. Flips up on him quite a bit, but it definitely comes back. Dustin with the little jumper. A little low, but it's up there. Justin was definitely running this. He wanted it, but just a little too out. Here I am with another low putt. Leaving him low, leaving him low. Justin leaving it low. Tapping in my 3. Tapping in his 3. That was a 5 for Justin.
Not falling up to see over the hill.
Dustin's a little short. He had to get a little jump over the hill to see the basket. I don't think he could see it, even with the jump.
Roll, baby, roll.
Dustin threw the F model. It flipped on him a little bit, but it rolled where he got back in bounds. I'm doing the same thing. I expected it to flip up flat for me, but it just held that hyzer the whole way. Shot me OB. But Justin pulls it out, throws it over the hill,
It's over there.
and puts it right there by the basket. Justin's probably 30 out of the basket. There's Dustin with a nice little upshot. Me from OB. And I wanted it, but I knew it was too deep. Here's Justin's drive. Just a little hyzer. Here I am putting it in for my 4. Justin for his 3. Just leaving it low. Dustin for his 3. Dustin's going with his D model OS. He's just going a big lefty hyzer around these trees. And this is when it kind of starts raining on us. And it rains on us for like a hole or 2. I'm throwing the D model OS nice and hard, let it flip to flat over that hill, kind of get stuck on that hill. Leaves me with a crummy putt. Here's Justin with the D model OS as well, just a little early release into the trees. Looks like he's going to take the F model. Throws a big hyzer. Leaves himself about 30 out. There's Dustin with the little jump putt layup. Here I am stuck on the hill. This is when it starts raining pretty good. My putter's all wet. I let it slip. Yeah, look at that garbage putt. Here's Justin. He wanted it too. Boom. Cage. Dustin with his 3. Me tapping in. I don't think we got Justin tapping in. Here we are. You can see the camera's all wet. Dustin takes the F model. Throws in. It flips up on him pretty good. He stays in bounds though. He's right there in that play area. I'm taking the F model because I'm thinking, man, it was overstable earlier. Nope. Flipped completely over on me. Goes OB across the street. Here's Justin taking the D model OS. Tries to throw it on to Annie, but it flattened out on him and got stable. Look at the camera. All watered up. I'm taking the D model. No, that's the M. My bad. The M. And I just throw it kind of straight at the basket. They're straight flyers. Just try to put myself with the putt. Justin kind of just sawed that one off a little bit. Here I am with my putt for a bogey. And I leave it low. I've been doing that throughout this video. Justin holds on to that one a little bit and it gets away from him. Oh, here we are tapping in our... Dustin's taking the F model out at it. And he puts it right there by the basket. I'm taking the D model. Trying to get it to flip over on me. It didn't. It held that straight line and got a nice little fade. It landed in that little creek right there. So I take an OB stroke from right there. Justin's going to take the F model on the forehand and it turns completely over on him. So he's taking his OB from right there. And he hits the cage. Kind of hard to see, but he smashes the cage on it. And low putt. Just leaving him low today. I don't know what my deal was, but Dustin executing his birdie putt. Dustin kills it through this. Play smart, play safe, and take his birdies when he gets them. Taking the F model, flips up the flat for him with a nice hyzer finish. Little deep at the basket, but he's up there. I'm taking the D model OS standstill.
Going for a big spike hyzer. I get caught up in this tree though. Fall. Probably. Little bit outside the circle. Justin's going with the sidearm D model OS.
Get in the tree.
Early release on it, but he's inbounds and he's out there by the basket. Here we go with the putt. It's a little loft. I wanted this. And I thought I had it too, but it doesn't. Not a good connection. Here's Dustin with a big 2-putt. Justin tapping in. I got all kinds of stuff in my hands, tapping in. Dustin throws a nice hyzer over the water. Spikes and rolls over there by the ducks. They were a little confused on what was going on, but and then I'm taking a D model OS sidearm over the water. Spikes right there by the ducks, and it rolls down the hill. We thought this was going in the water, but it just sits there. And Justin kind of sawed this one off a little bit.
That's gonna
He left it wide,
good.
thinking it was gonna flip up, but it just went straight in the water. We did not get that back either. And here's his putt. Doesn't show it on the video, but it rolls into the water. Dustin's laying up smart. Here I am.
Oh, you
Miss it completely, roll in the water. Putt, hit the dill, go in the water. Dustin tapping in his 3. Oh, and Justin, we didn't get Justin tapping in, but he tapped in and finished out the hole. And I did too, missed mine. Me and Dustin are just throwing some hyzers. Get out there by the basket. And Justin going the same route, big hyzer, just to get out there. That was a fast clip of Justin laying up, and here's Dustin putting his by the basket. I held on to mine a little bit longer than I wanted to, and it just floats on right by the basket. Here's Justin tapping in. And here's me tapping in. There's Dustin. This hole was fun. It's like 567 feet. Dustin throws his D model OS and he's flirting with OB, but he sticks and it just stops and stays right where it is. I just wanted to crush this out there as far as I can, and I did. I crushed it. I threw the D model on a big anhyzer. It held the anhyzer, but it also had that strong overstable finish. Didn't get on the fairway where I wanted, but it got the distance. Justin kind of leaves his a little nose up, and it just takes off in the air and comes back at him. Kind of does the same thing on his upshot. Kind of gets away from him. It's veering off to the left. Dustin throws his and puts it underneath the basket. D model OS. It was a beautiful shot. And there's Justin throwing his P model up there for a putt. This was my drive. This is how close I was to the basket. It was a mash. But this is boom. Talk about no mez. Just right through the center chains and out the back. I was very sad about that. There's Justin tapping in his. Dustin gonna come over. Tap his in as well.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna finish out the hole. I'm a little sad. It's okay though. And there's Dustin throwing a D model OS on a hyzer, putting himself right there by the basket. I'm trying to go big spike hyzer right now. The wind was perfect for it. And it felt really good until I clipped that tree right there, and kind of bummed me out, but
No, that's what I
I'm
thought he
having
was
fun.
doing was a grenade.
They thought I was going to throw a grenade. And Justin throwing the D model OS on a sidearm.
Get in the basket.
Mashing it out there past the basket. And if you guessed it, I'm going low. This was a beautiful putt. Slow it down for him, boys. He was super excited about that putt right there. He needed that after the round he's been having. Tapping in that 2. Look at that. Boy. That's ridiculous. I can't believe that happened. And that was the D model OS again
Yeah, definitely.
from Dustin.
That's
And
cool.
Justin's gonna throw the D model OS on a sidearm. My bad. Dustin threw the P model, I think. I'm not sure. I already forgot what he threw on that one. Justin throws the sidearm, and I'm just gonna throw another hyzer because that's what this course kind of is. Just another hyzer. And I get a nice skip. Put it kind of close. Definitely putting range, but not today. Justin's going P model with the sidearm. Dustin laying his putt up, and me going low. And same thing. Look at that. What is that? In front of me.
How many no misses can I get in a round? How many?
Justin's gonna tap his in. And Dustin's gonna be funny. He's gonna reach over and just drop it. Play it safe. Started to get hot, so we all had to take our Team Prodigy jackets off. And we're... Now this one was weird. He throws it on a hyzer. Flips the flat. And just weird stuff. It stayed in the air forever. And that was the F model that Dustin threw. Justin throws his D model OS. Puts it out there. And I'm just going to throw another hyzer. I'm thinking in my head, maybe one day I'll get it close enough to the basket where I won't get no mezzed. And I put it out there. Right there where I can... Definitely putting range for sure. There goes Dustin throwing his P model S up there by the basket. Justin running this putt for sure.
Big
Just
putt.
a little too much hyzer on it. And me going for the putt. Boink. Never fails. Today was a bad day of putting for me. Everybody's gonna tap it in. Tappity, tappity, tappity. And here's Dustin throwing the D model. The M model, my bad. Putting himself on the side of the hill. Probably 20-ish from the basket. Justin's going sidearm, D model OS. Throws it on an anhyzer and it flips over on him. Catches that tree and just falls. I'm going the same as Dustin. I'm throwing the M model. And I threw it high. Flipped the flat and just kind of stalled up there by the parking lot. Here's Justin getting ready to throw his sidearm approach. He puts it right there. Up there pretty close to the basket. Getting my two.
Whoa.
Just kidding. Hit the pan again. But here's Dustin. Just on the side of the hill and connects. Tappity tappity tappity. D model OS that he dyed himself. Throws it on a hyzer and it just stays on the hyzer. Lands on the side of the hill again with a nice little roll down. I think we all throw a D model OS on this one. Testing that gravel. These T-pads suck. We kind of threw from the side or threw behind them. He throws his on a hyzer and throws it pretty short. He's kind of disappointed in it, but today was a bad day to go off for me and Justin for sure. I just throw mine on a hyzer, put it semi close to the basket. Putting range any other day except today. Justin's gonna put his up there by the basket. Walk away with a solid 3. In my head, I know I can make this. I just zoomed past the basket. Justin didn't want to go for it, but he went for it instead. And I just yanked it. Not a good day of putting, but you can't have good days all the time. Here is Dustin throwing his putter. It's a little shorty. Kinda stays hyzered on him and puts him probably outside the circle a little, but he's throwing the mid. And he just completely parks it. He needed that after the round he's had. A good hole, just tap in birdie. And I threw the mid-range as well on a hyzer, and it just died and dunked. Another low putt. Dustin leaving his a little low, and there's that tap in. And I'm hitting the pan. There we go. Knuckling it up. Boom. Just pushing his out there onto the side of the hill.
Yeah.
Dustin's throwing his putter on this hole. Because Dustin's a monster. He does stuff like that. Those putters for fun. And there he goes. Putting him right next to Justin. And I'm over here talking. I'm gonna park this hole. Taking my D-Model OS, and I'm just going to throw a big hyzer around that hill. And I get it where I want it. Justin with his putt. And the hill probably drops about 15 feet behind the basket.
Oh my god.
Dun, dun, dun. Here's Dustin. Oh, Lee's a little low.
First birdie of the day.
Me talking smack after the round I had. And
Sometimes
OB.
works fine for me.
And here's my putt. Boom. Finally. I did a front flip. That's why my glasses are falling off. And
This is my end of the
it
round
was
flip.
wild all over the place. Everybody's tapping out. And we finished.
What's going on, guys? That was interesting. We played like crap. He didn't. But I'm going to give these guys an opportunity to thank their sponsors and supporters. So here's Justin.
Justin Cervantes, PDGA number 115476. Just want to thank Prodigy Disc Golf and Good Dog Disc Golf for always keeping me fresh and up to date with the newest products. You know, it was a rough round today, but you know, you live and you learn, and you can't have them all. But thanks.
Dustin.
Justin Delaney, PDGA number 89476. Got to thank Prodigy Disc and Flight Towel for everything they do for me. We'll see y'all next time.
And I want to thank my sponsors, Good Dog Disc Golf, Prodigy Disc, and Full Flight Disc. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. See y'all out there.
And thanks to Lauren for being the best camera woman ever. I beat Preston, so.
Justin beat Preston, but I still beat him by 14 strokes. So
Yeah, that was bad.
we'll see y'all next time.